Well, hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your love reading, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to the cottage. Aquarius, here's how the reading is going to go, okay? The first thing we're going to do is look at any dynamic that you may be involved in, okay? Loosely involved in anything of that nature and make predictions based on that. Then we will look at new things coming towards the Aquarius gang, and then we will do a zodiac rundown for you of the various individual signs and how they may be coming toward the Aquarius. And then we will pull some oracle cards for you, Aquarius. All right, so with that being said, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I certainly hope you'll consider doing so. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me where you can ask my tarot deck questions, well, it's easy to do that, Aquarius. Okay, all you have to do is follow the directions in the description box below my most recent video. Okay, Aquarius, so let's get started with your reading. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Two more shuffles that we need here. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget to hit that like button and comment. Give me your feedback, okay? It greatly helps my channel and it touches my heart, so I appreciate that. Those of you who are doing that. Aquarius, let's see what is going on in your world right now when involving your heart, okay? Matters of the heart. Aquarius, what's going on here? Queen of Swords has peeked out. The Hangman reverse. We're going to take a look at all of this. The Hermit reversed. King of Pentacles. The Empress is in reverse. The Chariot, though, is in the upright. Queen of Wands. There's a lot of face cards here. A lot of folks here. A lot of court cards is what I'm trying to say. Okay, some people, we call them face cards like on a regular card deck, but it's the same thing. Okay. Queen of Swords, Hangman reverse, Hermit reverse, King of Pentacles in the upright, Empress in reverse, Chariot in the upright, Queen of Wands in the upright, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Aquarius. I think this Queen of Swords represents your energy, swords being air energy, and of course you're a water sign. You know, often Aquariuses are confused with water signs because you are considered the water bearer, but we all know that you are very, very air. Just like your fellow Geminis, right? Me being that. But different. But nevertheless, Hanging Man is in reverse and the Hermit's in reversed. You know, and the Empress is in reverse. Okay, let's talk about this thing. I think you were dealing with somebody, definitely somebody who was behaving in a selfish way. Six of Pentacles is here in reverse. There was just not equal give and take. I just don't think the person that you were dealing with or have been dealing with was really giving this thing everything they could have had they been doing right. Some of them definitely were messing around with other people, okay? Maybe a third party. It may just be several people, okay? I'm seeing a lot of faces here, okay? I'm just going to call that. So some of you, there was a third party. Some of you, there's just, you know, this person really just may have even been non-committal even, okay? The Empress is in reverse. Could be non-committal, could have been a divorce. Disaster here. That's at the very center of this thing, okay? And I really, if I had to guess, and I think this person probably just had a real issue with being able to see things from your point of view, okay? The Hermit is in reverse here. So, you know what I think is, and we've all been guilty of this, so I can't throw shade if this is true for you, but I think if I had to guess, I'm going to say that you came at this thing out of just being tired of being alone and maybe feeling lonely, okay? But, you know, there's distance here. Certainly could be geographical distance, okay? Somebody, you know, changing residence or that sort of thing. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse because, quite honestly, this person, in my opinion, had ulterior motives. I kind of think this person, for a lot of you, may have been using you. For what it's worth, I don't have a look of emotion here. The only thing that speaks to emotion one way or the other is the Empress in reverse. And so, you know, and you may have neglected yourself for a period of time. And the reason I say that is because the Chariot is here, okay, which is the card of Warrior in Winter. It's a card of movement. and the Queen of Swords is here. And I think in this case, the Queen of Swords pulled a Queen of Swords, or will, or is thinking about it, that being you, and kind of cutting something out, at least energetically. It doesn't really matter who did the walking away, but I think it's, I think this is telling you that if you haven't already done so, it's time to get in the car and go with the Chariot card and just cut ties. That Queen of Swords, okay? The Queen of Wands is here, and the King of Pentacles. I think you talked to this person and tried to get them to see things your way, and this person just would not, and just really inflexible is what I'm getting from this whole thing. Just would not bend. Probably non-committal, okay? Probably non-committal. Or if this was a divorce and somebody bailed on you, just really wanting to play the field and not really listening to you. But what I do think is, I think a lot of you have already done this. You've set some boundaries here with the Queen of Swords. You've drawn the line and you've said no more, and you are making strides away. And that's what I get, okay? And that is your forward movement, and that is your win. And that is going to take you to a place where you are going to feel more balanced. If you have not already done that, I definitely see that something that you are strongly considering, okay? And I just saw 555 on the counter. That is major change, 5 being the number of change. So that confirms what I'm saying for some of you with Aquarius placement, okay? You've pulled air, fire, earth, and you have not pulled water, interestingly. You've pulled Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, and Taurus in the major arcana. So you have pulled 11 of the 12 zodiac signs, but literally could be any sign that we're dealing with, okay? But I really don't think this person was ever in it for the right reasons. I just have to say that. Okay? If that was not the case, then it definitely shifted at some point along the way, okay? So what is going to happen with this dynamic and with you in general, for those of you that was your story going forward? What's going to happen within that dynamic? Is that dynamic over? Or is there going to be a comeback around? Is this person going to have regrets or apologies? Any kind of clearing of the air? Let's pull 6 cards for that, Aquarius, and see what we can learn about that dynamic before we look at new things coming towards you. Let's delve into this dynamic just a little bit more, Aquarius. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Let's take a look. 6 cards, please. Hanging Man in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and Knight of Swords in reverse. It is a done deal. This person has crossed this line way too many times for you, okay? And quite honestly, I think you're suspicious of this person, and you realize that your suspicions have been confirmed, okay? The Hangman is in reverse. You've lost patience with this person, and the fact that they can only see things one way, okay? But quite honestly, I think they're low-key watching you for what it's worth, but they're not talking to you. There's no communication here with the Knight of Swords in reverse. They're just holding back. And the Ace of Cups is in reverse. There's self-esteem issues in your part and theirs probably that need to be healed and worked through. But I think you're doing that, okay? I really do. And the reason I say that, I think you're working on yourself and making progress, or you're headed in that direction with the shadow work and healing, right? Time alone does not heal anything. And I think you're realizing that it does take the work. But I think, you're stepping into that 8 of Pentacles energy. You're working on yourself. You're working on stability, getting your coins, and you're putting this thing behind you. You're done. 10 of Swords, ending. No chance of going back in your mind. That's where I'm getting from this, okay? A lot of air energy here, of course. Again, air sign, right? And you pull water and earth and Pisces in the major arcana once again, okay? All right, so Aquarius. And, interestingly, you are a fixed sign. And that Hanging Man in reverse, you've made up your mind. And I don't think you're going to see it any other way. And I don't think that's a bad thing, okay? All right, in this case. All right, so let's see what new things are coming towards the Aquarius gang. New things. I think you're done making sacrifices of yourself to where you have neglected yourself, okay? I get that from some of those cards, too. All right, new stuff coming towards the Aquarius gang. New stuff coming towards the Aquarians. New stuff coming towards the Aquarians, please. Well, let's take a look. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. New things coming towards you. What's coming new in the next couple of weeks, Aquarius? Next couple of weeks, please. Let's take a look. Aquarius. Let's take a look. Ooh, you got that Chariot card again. Somebody may be coming in from a distance, okay? It's a warrior and a winner. Somebody who is coming towards you, kind of rushing in too, okay? 10 of Wands is in reverse. It's like the end of a really, really tough cycle, okay, where you're going to put those burdens down and stop being so overburdened and worry about things. The Fool card, somebody's going to want to take a leap of faith with you, okay? Page of Pentacles here, maybe a little bit of slow mover, but then you bump on up to the King of Pentacles, stability, strength. This person, strength in the reverse. This person there's not a lot of, this person's going to be more likely to take a true leap of faith with you and be vulnerable. I have that too, okay? All right. So I think you're on a learning path right here too. I see that too, going from Page of Pentacles to King of Pentacles as well. Slow and steady in this one. I don't think this person's going to rush, but you got somebody coming in. You may have two options. One that's a little slower than the other. I've got that too for some of you, okay? You've pulled fire and you've pulled earth. And, yeah, heavy earth. And you have also pulled Leo and Cancer as well. Could be any sign though, okay? But let's do the Zodiac rundown for you, Aquarius. Zodiac rundown for all the individual signs and how they are feeling about you and what their intentions are, their feelings are. What can we find out about the various Zodiac signs for the Aquarians? Various Zodiac signs for the Aquarians, please. Let's take a look. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are dealing with an Aries. How does the Aries feel? The Aries is really trying to heal from this and put this behind them. They feel like actually it's just better to leave it be and better to let it go. And they want to heal and move on and manifest other things. If you are dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus has lost interest and is fickle pickle. They don't know what they want, okay? They've kind of lost their passion. They've lost their interest in this, and they're fickle, okay? And you may be dealing with somebody who's emotionally codependent with that Taurus as well, too, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini feels like this is a waste of time, but they have not really moved on from this thing. They're exhausted, but they have not really done the healing and the rest associated with some things that they need to address, okay? If you are dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer feels like this ended in disaster and they are not reaching out or communicative right now. If you are dealing with a Leo, the Leo would like stability with you, okay? They know what they want. They're not even arguing in their head about it. They know what they want. They're stable and strong on this. If you are dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo wants commitment and they want to make you a love offer. They want to settle down. If you are dealing with a Libra, the Libra is coming towards you and feels like you are their Four of Wands, their 1111, and the person they want to spend their life with. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio feels like this is a lot of work, and so really at this point they're kind of thinking about cutting this thing out and focusing on themselves and just not kind of being bothered by this thing anymore, okay? They're tired of the stress of the thing. If you are dealing with a Saggy, the Saggy feels as though you have ulterior motives and you are manipulative, okay? And they don't have the confidence in this thing. If you are dealing with a Cappy, the Cappy wants to take a leap of faith and be honest with you. They want a victory. They want to communicate. They want communication. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius feels like there's potential here and would like to make a decision or would like for you to between two options here, okay? But they want to be emotionally vulnerable with you. If you are dealing with a Pisces, you are probably going to hear from them you're probably going to have some communication, closure, clearing of the air, possible apology. But as far as wanting to build on this thing, they really do not, okay? Let's go to your romance oracles, Aquarius, okay? And if you have a desire to ask my tarot deck questions, well, you can, Aquarius, okay? Hit me up for a personal reading. It is super easy to do. All you got to do is follow the directions in my most recent description box, okay? And with that being said, let's pull, well, that one came out, playfulness. Just flirt and have fun. Live in the moment, okay? And then you had another one come out, making the effort. It is the card about not, if you're trying to manifest love or anything, okay, it's not going to come while we're sitting on our couch eating bonbons. You got to make the effort and take the action and get out there, okay? Playfulness. Just enjoy the moment. Recapture romance of the moment, right? Trust the divine. Trust your intuition. Make good, solid intuitive decisions. There is something you need to give a chance that you're overlooking as well, Aquarius. Some of you love yourself first. I cannot stress this enough, okay? And that is so... People don't understand, and they think that's an overused term. That's so important. Express your love, because, look, you can't scare off the right person. Okay, if they get scared that easily, they're not really relationship ready anyway, okay? So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. Many blessings to you.